In this video, we are working on our quaint A-frame cabin build project. We get quite a bit done in this video in preparation for winter, starting with bringing all of the tin for the roof out to the cabin on a four-wheeler trailer.
The floor's all wet. Our plan was to get the roof on right away after putting the floor in. That didn't happen, obviously. I'll probably end up re-sanding the floor once we have the roof up. For now, it's just kind of sad. It's actually not that bad, but it is kind of sad.
No big deal, wood dries out.
Yeah, but it's sad. Today we brought the tin out here for the roof of the A-frame. We bought this tin as overstock from a different project that somebody else did. So we got it for a good deal, couldn't pass it up, even though we're not quite ready to put it up yet. We're gonna set it out here because we don't really have space for it elsewhere, and we need to get this trailer back to the person we borrowed it from. Or is this just enough for the ridge, or is this just enough for the front? Oh, this is so much.
I thought you wanted footage. Just do it all in one shot.
That is heavy. Holy cow.
Mama.
So these boards here are the boards that we already cut for the pattern for the rafter part. And now we have to make a lot more of the same thing. Cory's saying we have to adjust. Why do we have to adjust our pattern?
They're too long. Not exact, but this lumber is some kind of special, so it'll work.
Today we are making soup to be able to eat at our cabin at the A-frame. We're going to be working on the A-frame today and getting as far as we possibly can because we've been lucky so far this year that fall has been as long as it has been, but it's not going to last forever. So we have some work to do. It's nice to have soup, especially outside on a fall day. So that's what I've decided to put together today. When I make soup, I typically just put whatever vegetables I can find in the fridge into the soup. I have sweet potatoes, broccoli, celery. I'm not gonna put all of this ginger in, of course, but ginger, mushrooms, carrots, anything I can find. Onions, a lot of this is from our garden, not all of it. And then to season it, I pick whatever seasonings I'm feeling, and I put a lot of seasoning in my soups. I also get these little seasoning things called jumbo, which is a seasoning packet that is kind of like a bouillon cube, like a chicken stock cube or a beef stock cube, but it's a little bit different. And I learned from cooking in Madagascar. That's commonly used there, and you're able to buy the boxes of the seasoning on Amazon. So that is something I use to season. I'll usually use 1 or 2 of those cubes, and then whatever other seasonings I find. I also do put fresh garlic, fresh ginger, and onions, so that adds a lot of flavor as well. The bee thinks the soup smells good. There's a lot of ginger. I really like it. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Wow, Jodi, nice job.
Do you know why you should be cutting on this side?
Is it dangerous?
Well, I mean, if that fell.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, fine, I get it. I see it. I see the danger. We have officially cut all of the rafter pieces, and now we are going to start setting them up into the actual shape of the A-frame cabin. This is the best part, I think.
All right, screw gun.
The cuts for our rafters are not perfect. You can judge us if you'd like, but it is what it is.
I'll go that way for me. Hold on.
Right.
There's more meat in there, so don't break.
Is it recording?
It's recording. Hold her steady right there. Should be right on top of that other 2x4. Gently. Gently she goes.
There's a lot to see, a lot to do.
Jeez. I cannot imagine how small this cabin would feel if we didn't decide to lift up the walls just a little bit. It would have been so little. It's still a tiny cabin, but it's for fun and it's going to be really nice and cozy once I have it complete. I can't wait to show you guys the really fun and cozy design ideas and just the space I'm imagining in my head. That does not look safe.
It made it here.
We brought out some 2x4s, but I really, I'm not picky, but these 2x4s are bad. So we're gonna get some different 2x4s and work on that tomorrow. And then hopefully put the tin metal roof up on top of the cabin too, so that we have a roof tomorrow.
The next day, we actually were not able to make it out to work on the cabin again. It took us about a week until we had another free day to work on the roof.
Today we have to put purlins on the roof so that we can attach the roofing material, the metal roofing material, to the roof. So that's what all of this wood is. Last time we were here, we brought out some 2x4s, but we actually didn't like them. They were kind of gross, so we went and got different 2x4s.
Minus 3 inches for our rafter pieces on the ends. Hopefully we don't run out of batteries. there and I'll move the tape. So which side do you want to start on first?
That side.
That side? All right.
Wait, the ladder's on this side.
We can move the ladder.
Well, let's just start on this side because the ladder's over here.
Okay. Should have marked these before we put them up, but... Okay, we're gonna put purlins on every 2 feet. So we're gonna mark this bottom one at 10 feet, and obviously the top one will go right to the peak. So I am marking every 2 feet for our purlins. And obviously, when we put the purlin on, we're gonna cover up our mark. So if I was thinking, I would put the mark on this side.
Would it be helpful if I held the tape measure?
Oh, no, I got it. You jinxed it.
It's in the air, you feel that, it's bringing back images.
My hands are getting very, very cold, so I'm gonna try and warm them up before we start on the other side. We're not positive that we have enough 2x4s, so
You're gonna see, ooh, and if you send it back, we're gonna get it, alright. Oh, merciful radio energy.
it's finally starting to actually look like a cabin, kind of. Next time we're gonna be putting the roof on. Everything takes a little bit longer than I anticipate, and that's okay. On this side or the back side?
This side first.
Dad, I did it. Go, go.
Now we got
Like a finger, like a told me that looks like a box of chocolate. You never know what's going on. Dad, Jodi said you're so strong.
strong-headed. All right, you got screw gun, screws.
But it feels like I'm gonna slide to the side.
You won't. The ribs will hold you.
I don't know about that.
Screw. Careful, this edge is sharp.
So now there's a gap here. For people who've been watching the A-frame build from the beginning, you know that I want to put one clear panel on the roof, kind of like you would put in a greenhouse. And that panel will be on this side that we just put up. I just haven't purchased it yet. Usually we are last minute, buy materials right when we need them, right when we need to use them. But today I'm not going to buy that panel because it is Black Friday today and I just don't want to go shopping for a single panel of roofing. We only put a couple screws in the panel that we plan on taking down, and we'll be able to slide the plastic see-through panel in there once I get that. But we want to put the roof on now rather than wait because it's supposed to snow this week, so we just want to protect the A-frame as much as we can.
Is it still good?
It's perfect.
There's not that many screws. Ethan!
Where's Ethan? Colt, where's Ethan? Where is he? It does. The ridge cap we put on up there isn't technically a ridge cap, but it's gonna work beautifully. We're not supposed to tell them? Okay, that is definitely meant to be a ridge cap up there, for sure. So that's why we put it there.
If you'd like, it'd be in a while when we get it done, but if you'd like to see a video of me staying in there overnight.
Yeah, you wanna make a video of you staying in the cabin?
This cabin.
Cory, we're recording.
Dad! Yeah. But yeah, just let us know and I will have to do that.
For the commenter's comment, the only problem with leaving the tin long is that it's not supported towards the bottom, and that's where all the snow is going to pile up.
So it's gonna bend.
So it's going to bend. So if we're going to leave it, we will reinforce it.
It's absolutely perfect in every single way.
That one's good. All right.
This window is going in the A-frame, and we were lucky enough to get it for the low price of free from my grandpa from a different build project. They custom ordered this window and then it was the wrong size. So they couldn't just send it back. We had to keep it. So now we're gonna put it in there. We're gonna frame the two end walls. So we brought it out here so we can measure it out here and build the correct size space for it. We can't fully frame the walls actually because we don't have enough good 2x4s. We've got 2x4s over here in a pile, but they're really bad. So we're gonna have to wait until we get more supplies again. But I'm happy we at least have a roof. Soon we'll have walls and then we can insulate it and put the interior walls on.
What are you thinking?
Lovely.
Right there.